once again to Gaming Outside the Box. Today's episode is very, very, very special, and to celebrate that I brought along a special guest because he will be acting as my eyes throughout the project. My good friend, Ben.
Hello!
Tonight we will be unboxing quite possibly the coolest thing I will ever own. My new rig, the Tepid Rig Mark III, codename Leviathan. So, without further dudes, let's get unboxing this!
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the new case for my rig. As you can see, it is massive. It's got front-mounted USB ports already, USB 3 are they?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And all sorts of knobs and fiddly bits, which is great. I'll play with them later.
Fan controllers.
Ah, excellent. See, this is why I have a tech person. Now, given that this is a massive box, we are armed today with Steve, and Ben has bought Sven. Guess who's got the bigger knife? Hold on a minute, we've got a Crocodile Dundee this. It's all there, a knife. This is a knife.
Don't be mean to my knife.
Right, let's get this tape cut, shall we? Yeah. Steve, far more effective than Sven. Right, now given the fact that this is absolutely massive, we're going to go and take out the box over there. So now that we've managed to wrestle it out of the box, all that's left is to unpack this monster. So Ben, would you kindly do the honours and remove the plastic? Now that is absolutely amazing for a case. And I like the fact that for the first time in my entire life, I actually have one in official Tepid T gaming colours. Ben, would you like to go through some of the technical nonsense with this?
Not really a lot of technical nonsense, but we'll start by taking off the side. Oh, that's nice. Fold out. Basically, a very big case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hard drive bays. Another 6-ish, because my maths is off because I've had a long day. Expansion bays. Plenty of cables and wires. You've got them for fan controllers. Yep, lots and lots of fans for the fan controllers. You've got USB 2 port. Serial ATA apparently. Another USB, header audio, front connections, USB 3. You've got a big cutout at the back so you can get access for your cooling, which is nice, makes it easier to mod. Lots of little holes for cable management. Some very handy quick release bits down here so you can put your graphics cards in without having to fasten with screws. Big hole and big fans. You've got a big front fan out the front there. Light up. You've got another giant fan on the top here. We will be replacing these with some better fans that have higher airflow. And now this is something that doesn't know. A little thing to allow you to open up the vents for the top. Which looks pretty nice.
That is awesome.
And as always, you've got your tiny little box, which I'm going to need as named.
Yes, you're going to need Sven. Should I use Steve?
Nice little box with all your bits in. So, ooh, converter to USB 2. How nice of them. We don't need that. All your screws as well. Then you can take the back panel off and it's pretty much going to be no different. Let me see if it's worth actually. No, it's just more of the same on the back. Just the holes and cable management. You've got about ½ an inch on that for the cable management, which isn't too bad at all. And give me one moment and I shall turn around the case and you can see the wonderful front panel. As I said, you've got 2 fan controllers, 2 USB 3, 2 USB 2, serial ATA port, nice if you want fast speed stuff, microphone and headphone front audio. Yeah, and that's the Aero Cool case.
Thank you, Ben.
My pleasure.
And here we have box 2 again, covered in tape. And this is the one that's got all the actual components in. We just wanted to get the case out of the way because it's the biggest box. And I wanted to annoy him because he's been waiting ages to see the parts.
Of course I have.
Right then, let's slice this thing open. Right, start with the annoying bits first, get rid of this.
Right, I suggest we start with the bits on top, shall we?
Yes, let's start with the things that are on top.
Right, well, let's
Number 1. What mystical treasure hides in it with it?
Oh, you'll like this one.
Will I?
Oh, yes. This is the core of your computer, sir.
Oh, excellent. So we're starting with the important bits.
Right, there we go. Intel i7, the brand new one, 5820, which is the 2011 version, which is 6 cores, aka 12 threads. Was it, I think it's clocked at what, 3 point something gigahertz? Yeah, there you go. You've got 3.3 gigahertz, 15 megabytes of cache, LG 2011, 140 watts, very plain boring box. You've got your processor on display there, so I think we can put that to one side unless you want to open the box.
No, let's put this to one side and keep it safe.
Awesome. Rid of the bubble wrap.
And next.
Next. Yes, I know I'm crap at giving you the stats. I'm rather excited about it all.
He's not kidding.
No, I'm not.
He's like a kid in a candy store who just found out he's got unlimited credit.
Mind your hands there. Oh, simple one. DVD drive, because it saved money instead of having a Blu-ray drive, even though, let's be honest, modern day people should be getting a Blu-ray drive. Simple, basic, pure, whatever the fuck.
Standard optical drive.
Yeah. Cheap, 10 quid, nobody cares. Does the job.
Next patient.
Next patient. Haha. Careful with the knife because we don't want to damage the goods.
Or my hand.
Indeed. They really do package this stuff well, don't they?
That's because we're ordering from a legitimate
Oh,
company.
lots of bits, right.
We have many, many bits.
Right, yeah. First bit, we have his Microsoft Windows 7 operating system, which is now no longer available commercially in retail form. It's the OEM form. Basically it means you can install it on the chip. I'm not going to show you the code. It's a free Acronis thing. Something or other.
It's a thing.
Right. Here's a cool bit. DDR4 RAM, 16 gigabytes, the brand new shit.
Corsair Vengeance as well.
Yeah, Corsair Vengeance, 2800 megahertz. It is, I would say at the moment, it's the best you can get.
And
Quite
it's blue.
happily. And it's blue, which goes with the build.
Hooray!
Nice and heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, cool bit. This is something I had to convince him to get. 512 gigabyte crucial SDD drive. Now, I don't remember the exact statistics on this. I think it's 520 reads, 540 writes, or something along those lines. I can't remember off the top of my head. You'll have to forgive me. You like that?
Yep, these are just invoices. Not
Not
important.
asked about that. Now, which would you like to do next?
Let's keep going with the surgery.
Right, surgery, part, whatever, number.
But
Mind your hand again.
loads of rubbish on the floor. Yeah, we have a bin.
Oh, oh, oh. Some of you might like this one. It's the Western Digital Black 2 terabyte hard disk drive.
In other words, my new recording drive.
Yes, and many of you actually understand the hardware, will understand why I chose the black, because it's the best possible performance for what he needs.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I'm running out of space on the shelf.
Oh, of course. Right. Now, here's the next bit that I had to convince him to get. If I'm not mistaken, it is the Noctua. Yes, the Noctua NF12. Again, many of you this is one of the highest spec fans for airflow. I don't know if you can see any of that.
Probably not.
Probably not. Yes, we've got a couple of them.
Yep, there's the other one.
Yep. Next, it appears that he seems to have added a pair of headphones, which I wasn't expecting.
Those are freebies, they're nice.
Freebie headphones, which we didn't know we were getting. Awesome!
I think it's because we spent over £2 on this.
Probably.
Yeah, it's like, oh, just fob them off with some headphones.
Right, wait with that. Next, the cooler for the amazing CPU, the H100i. Of course, many of you will also know this is a very good water cooler. It's a sealed unit, lots of cooling power. It basically makes life easy. We'll put it on the top. You can configure it with specialist software. It changes colours and it looks cool. Pretty much.
Don't care if it looks cool, it's good for me.
Yep. I think we should carry on with the other funky bits before we get to the most amazing bits.
Yes, right, this one.
Yet another fan. Chosen because it lights up, it's got a high airflow and it looks cool and it's blue. Goes with the case as well, aero cool. I think it's about 30 or 40 CFM, something like that. Oh, 58.8, 54.8, I think, something like that. Yeah. Pass them back to Salis. You can put them on
there's 3 more.
Yeah, there's 4 in total. Oh, another Noctua fan.
Way!
Way!
I have fans at last.
Yes. Power supply, CS750M. Partial, it's a half modular power supply, basically because I can't be arsed faffing with all the cables, and it will make it look nicer. And the main cables are in there if you know what a half modular series is. 750 because it doesn't need the excess power because I've chosen the right sort of components for him. I'm not sure, I don't think this is the digital one, but it's a good power supply overall anyway. 750 watts, obviously, Corsair, obviously. Yeah. Oh, this bit looks fit. There should be some nice tabs on this. MSI X99 chipset Gaming Series 7. Fucking fit, to say the least. Now,
it's got a well posh box as well.
I'm actually really impressed with the box. Lots and lots and lots of statistics here. It's very heavy, so we'll go through that when we're actually unboxing it properly. So yes, I shall pass this to Salis.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen,
the piece de resistance!
This is the thing he would like to have sex with.
Maybe not sex.
But
I might have some alone time with it later.
The Nvidia GeForce GTX 980.
A brand new motherfucker! Oh yes!
Yes, the one that was released yesterday.
Quite literally. I had to convince him to do this one as well.
It didn't take much convincing, to be fair.
No, it didn't. It's only about £5 more than the other one I was going to get him. But yes, we'll show you more of that when we get to the unboxing of the card. Yes, be excited. It is amazing.
If he says it's amazing, it's gotta be, because he's my tech guy and like he would like to go to bed with this thing.
I would.
So yes, that's all the components unboxed. What we're going to do is we're going to individually unbox the graphics card and the motherboard, and then I'm going to show you a time lapse of Ben here building the PC.
Yes, that'll be fun.
Well, it's your specialty.
It will actually be very fun. I've got to admit, it will be very fun.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the GTX 980.
Alright, well, we'll start with the brand. EVGA. Believe it or not, there was only 2 available at the time. It was either Gigabyte or EVGA. My personal preference is Gigabyte, but on the principle that it's a reference-based card that's been overclocked, I'm aware that EVGA happen to have more stable stuff, so we went with EVGA. Now, as you can see on the thing, you've got superclocked, I can't read it upside down, technology. Got an EVGA #1 on it. On the back, you can see lots and lots of information. You've got 3 display ports. You've got a HDMI, you've got a DVI out. You've got support for 4 connecting displays. You've got lots of little bits of...
Damn, I've only got room on my desk for 2.
Unfortunately, yes. You've got lots of information that's too small to read. and you get a clear view of the back of the card. Now some of you may be watching this are already aware of what it looks like. You may be aware of the stats, so we're not actually going to do any benchmarks. We might do, probably won't. You've got the side there. The other side, same sort of shit. Salis quite happily manhandling the camera. So let's get to opening the bad boy.
Yeah, open it, bitch.
Right, so we'll score along plastic edge. We'll tear the plastic. We open said box.
And out it comes.
If it will.
It will if I have to make it.
Get rid of the box. Right. Oh.
Go on.
Give me a minute. I'm going to open this fully. Oh! Big giant poster. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this. No idea what game it's for off the top of my head. I think it's on the bottom. No.
I think it's just a generic EVGA poster.
Agreed. We put that aside. If I can figure out how to fold it.
Excuse me a moment. Ben's just having a moment.
Screw it. There's some rather awesome stickers for the side of the case.
Or Ben's face.
EVGA book with some information, marketing crap. Oh, 6-pin power connector from 4-pin. Stupid idea. Second one of them. Stupid idea. You're never going to use that.
DVI connector.
Oh yes. Now I've got to figure out how to get this. Oh, there we go.
It's a graphics card. It's not a fairground puzzle, but my God, does that look sexy.
Oh, I've never seen one of these up close. Fuck.
Just remember, it's mine.
Heavy. It is absolutely gorgeous. Let's get rid of that. It's some sort of alloy, if I remember correctly off the top of my head. Take the plasticky bit off because we won't need that. As you can see, you've got your high-grade integrated water cooling system. It's evaporation system actually, as they had on this last series, the 700 series. Lovely GTX 980 on there. On the side you've got GeForce GTX. Your brand new back panels. Of course, your fingers. And the brand new back plate, which we all know is rather interesting, which we'll have a fiddle around with later on. So there you go. The brand new GTX 980 EVGA. Oh, EVGA. I'm dyslexic, screw it.
And now I'm going to leave Ben some alone time with that graphics card before we get to building.